Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Beauty by Ashley Delgado. Today I'm going to be doing a video for you all using this new NARS foundation. It is their Soft Matte foundation. I saw Kathleen Lights use it and she said that she has dry skin and it was pretty nice on her face. So I wanted to try it. I do have dry skin as well, so I typically do not use any matte products. So I'm excited to see how this works. I hope you are too. If you are, keep on watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you stay tuned to all of my videos. All right, so before I get into the foundation, I am going to start off with my eyebrows. I did get a new brow wiz pencil in from Anastasia, so I am going to use that today. It's been a while since I've used a pencil. I usually like my pomade, but I just want to switch it up and keep things interesting, so I'm going to do a pencil today. But before I do that, I am going to kind of give my eyebrows the messy look today, so I am going to kind of just, you know, get them all fluffed up before I start putting on my eyebrow products. So let me start with that. So to do that, I'm just going to use my Got glue here. This is what I use to kind of lift up the brows there. It was a trick that I learned when I was taking my online class with Sasha Vanity Empire. So we're going to do that today. We just take a little bit on the back of your hands and just with a spoolie you're gonna apply that product. So just with, this is the one that I typically use for it, so I like to stick with the same ones. That way I'm not ruining all of my spoolies. And then you just kind of like brush it up like that. It looks kind of silly right now, but once you put the products in and you get the final look, it will make a lot more sense. So I'm gonna stick with my LA Girl primer for now. This is what I've been using. It's what's been working for me. I'm just gonna stick with it. And then on top of that, I like to use my Beauty Creations Hydrating Primer. Alright, so we're going to go in with our Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. So I'm just going to go in with my Anastasia Thick Brow Pomade in Taupe. And then I'm just kind of gonna just fill in some of those spots, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna, just wanna fill it in a little bit. Alright, so I did my brows, I got my base on, and I'm gonna go in with this Kimchi eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like here. And I'm just gonna be using kind of in these colors right here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with this color. It's called Under the Rocks. It's this one right here. And I'm gonna go in my crease with that color. This is going to be my transition color here. So right there in the crease, we're going to put that color. So I didn't want to create a fall look because I was like, oh, that means that I'm giving up on the warm weather. But like, I'm in a sweater. I'm in a little sweater today. Like, it's cold. So fall has approached. So we're just gonna give into that. Right in there. So you kind of just build it up the way that you want, so you can just keep applying until you're satisfied. That's all gonna get blended out and colors are gonna go over it anyways. So with a little bit bigger brush that has no product, you're just gonna go in there and kind of blend that out like so. And then I'm gonna go with the Suit Yourself color with a little bit smaller brush, and I'm gonna just kind of bring that in, so right like under that color that I just did, to kind of intensify it a little bit. And then I'm going to take that big brush again, not adding any product. Ugh. Same thing on this side. So I don't know how many of you guys have children, and how many are sending to school or keeping home. My kids have been staying home, and it doesn't seem to really affect them. Like, they seem fine with it. So I'm fine with it if they're fine with it. The only thing about that is that their sleep cycle is all off, because they don't have to wake up to go to school in person. So they just feel like they can stay up all night long. All right, not all night. I'm over exaggerating, not all night, but they do stay up a little bit past their bedtime, and then they're giving us a hard time to wake up in the morning because they think that they're not really in school, but they are in school. They're just doing it from home. I don't know who else is struggling with that with their children, but I'm sure that we can all share the pain in that. If you have smaller children like I do, they don't really understand what's going on. Like, it's funny because they always talk about COVID, and they're like, oh, why? Because of COVID, but they don't really know what that means. My heart goes out to all the mamas with the little babies. I know how you feel. All right, so right above that, I'm just putting this color. It's called Mud Mask, and I'm just gonna go right above my transition color, just a tiny bit. As you see, I'm using this really small detail brush, and I'm just bringing it right above that, like ever so lightly. Like, I'm barely putting pressure on the brush. Just lightly touching that in there. And then again, with that brush that doesn't have much product on it, you can kind of dust it off and blend that in there. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this color called Mixed, and I'm gonna put it right in here as well to deepen that a little bit more. And that mixed color, I'm going to drag out a little bit to the corner here. So I've been rearranging my vanity because, like I said in my previous video, I had purchased some new inserts for my drawers. And I keep changing everything around, and then I feel like there's like one thing left out that I can't find the home for. So I'm still not done with that. As you can see, there's some of these things up here. I don't know where to put them. I kind of lost the home for it. The inserts that I got for my foundations is way bigger than anything I've ever had in there. So that's like knocking up a whole drawer. So I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to have to rethink this. I don't know. My husband said that I can get rid of stuff because I have way too much stuff, but there's no such thing. All right, so now I'm just using this Be Bella, and this is called Corrupt, and it just looks like that. It's like falling everywhere, but we're gonna do that right in here. I'm just using a shader brush, a little tiny one. I'm gonna bring it all the way up. I'm bringing this all the way up. Gotta wipe my hand. So I'm bringing it all the way up until almost the crease there. I really like the pigment to this. I wish that it just wasn't so messy, but I guess like all these kind of things are messy. There's kind of no way around it, but there's like a mess on my vanity and just everywhere right now, but that's okay. But it's such a pretty color. It has like golds in it, but it also has like an olive green. It's just really pretty. I'm gonna go in and just blend in there. I wanna blend that really well because I don't want the color to just stop abruptly and it not seem like it was supposed to flow that way. So we're just gonna blend that out a lot. Yes, that's better. All right. It's a mess. So I wasn't planning to do this, but now that I'm looking at it, I think that I am. I'm gonna wing my eyeliner. So I did get this Huda Beauty liner recently from Sephora. It was on sale, and it's just really cool because one side is a liquid eyeliner and then the other side is a pencil, which I really like that. And it was on sale for $12, I think, which is really good. I think I'm going to use the liquid for today's look. And here is the point of it. It's pretty. I like the way that it gets really pointy towards the tip of it. Let's see. Yes, it's really really black. I can never talk doing liner. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. Will admit that I'm not the best in wing liner, which is why I don't typically do it on camera. I cheat. I do it off camera. Alright, I'm just going to leave that there because if I keep touching it, I am going to mess it up. So we're not going to do that because then I'll mess up my whole look and I'll be very upset. So we're going to leave that there and I will clean it up with my concealer once I go in with the concealer. And now I'm going to go in with my NARS foundation. I hope that this is the right color for me. So right now I am kind of in between summer and the cooler weather, winter, whatever. So I'm like in between, I don't know. So I got this in medium 3. So let's see. Oh, I like that. I like how it's a little, oh, I really, really like that. That's so cute. This is so cute. Look at it. All right, let's see. I don't know why every time I put foundation on, it always looks so yellow. It hits my light because when I look here, it's not like that at all. I'm gonna go in with my kimchi sponge. I wet the sponge with water before starting, so I'm just gonna tap all that foundation in there. Tap, 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 tap. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I might just be too dry for it. Like I can kind of see the dry spots, especially where my acne is. Well, let's just finish and see what we think. I'm gonna finish. Stop judging and finish. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I am using my Kylie concealer in the color Maple. It's my favorite one right now. So I am just gonna put some on that brush that I used when I was carving out my eyebrows. And I'm gonna sharpen up my liner before I do anything else. All right, So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty, and this is in the color Truffle, and I'm just gonna put a little bit right here, just like that. I don't want to do too much of that today. It's not the look I'm going for. Just gonna blend that out there. Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer right in here. I'm gonna and then with the truffle color from Fenty, I'm gonna just put a little bit there. It's like the spots where I like lost hair when I had my baby. I don't know, when I had the boy, he like messed me up and I lost my hair. I had no edges. If you look back in some of my other videos that I did, I definitely had a bald spot. I had 2 bald spots right here. It was pretty bad. And it's crazy because like I noticed it right away, and I was telling everyone, I'm like, oh, my hair's falling out, and they're like, Ashley, what are you talking about? It's not that bad. And then now, like, when they look back at the pictures and videos that I have, they're like, yeah, you really did lose your hair. I'm like, yeah, you're telling. Like, I know I did. I totally saw it. But it's okay, because it's coming back and the babies are worth it. Most women go through postpartum hair loss after having a baby, and it'll just last for a little while and then it comes right back. So if any of my mommies are in that stage, don't worry, it gets better. Promise. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. And I'm going to be using NARS bronzer in Lagoon. Let me make sure that's the name. Laguna. Come on, Ash. I'm gonna be using this one right here in Laguna. Okay. I'm gonna take my MAC brush. Oh. Hello. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. Just gonna brighten that under eye to be dry. I want to be dry, because I'm already dry. So I'm gonna wipe that right off. Right off. I am gonna use my Anastasia Amorisi highlight today. It is, again, one of my favorite. I need to film a favorites video. I like have all these products that I really like, that I use a lot, and I need to film a favorites. Like, I always miss the end of the month because I try to do like my monthly favorites and I always miss it. So then I just don't film it. But I'm like, maybe I should just film a favorites video. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to either film it for this month's favorites, If not, I will do a favorites video of just kind of like what I am liking right now and using, if you're interested in that. We are gonna do lashes. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. So which lash to go with? I'm gonna go with Flawless by Nova lashes. They look like this. My eye is not this big, so I'm probably gonna have to cut a little bit off of the ends of it, which is what I typically have to do when wearing lashes. Let's just see. Yeah. I'm gonna use my eyelash glue. It's from Love Lash Beauty. It's kind of my favorite one right now. Do you, boo? Do you, boo? All right, so I got my lashes on and I put on my lippy. What the color that I use is called Do You Boo by Kylie Cosmetics. That's the color that I use there. And I'm just gonna top it off with my setting spray from LA Girl. I'm gonna set everything in place there. Like that. All right, so that is the final look. Again, that is the final look using my NARS foundation, Soft Matte foundation for the first time. Let me just take a closer look and let you know what I feel. All right, I mean, so now that everything is on, like, you know, my concealer, my bronzer, I kind of set my face and all that good stuff, it doesn't look as drying, I guess. I don't know, but there are just certain areas like right in here where I have some breakout right in there, and then just kind of on my chin there, I feel like it just looks dry. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the coverage is beautiful, and I think that for someone who has oily, normal to oily skin, it would probably be a better foundation for them. For me personally, I just am dry, so I feel like it doesn't sit well on my face. Like, I feel like from far, you know, it looks really flawless and pretty, but when you come up close, you can kind of see the imperfections and the cakiness of it. Again, it is just me. It's my skin type. It has nothing to do with the foundation. You know, I just kind of wanted, like I said, I saw Kathleen Lights using it, and she said that she was dry and that she was able to use the foundation. So I was just curious and wanted to try it out. That's the reason why I tried it, but it's just not for everyone, so that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, I mean, this is why I kind of stick with foundations that are more for my skin type, because I just don't do well with the matte products. But can we just shout out these lashes right now, because they're really, really pretty. Again, they are from Nova Lashes, and This is what their packaging looks like, and the brand that the style that I am using is called Flawless, and they really are flawless. So that is the final product. This is what it looks like on me, so you guys can see. And again, it was using the NARS Soft Matte foundation. I love this packaging so much. It is so freaking adorable, and I love the fact that it has a little spout like that. Oop, dripping foundation. But I love that. Like, this is definitely my kind of foundation bottle. I really like this. Like, I think I prefer this over the one with the round top that you have to like hit it out. I really like this, and it is great coverage. Like I said, the foundation goes on your skin flawlessly. Like I've said 100 times already, it's just me, my skin is dry, so it kind of cakes up on me, but that's okay. So if you want to try it out, I highly suggest that you do, because I do like the foundation itself overall. Let me know what you guys think if you tried it before, and what you guys think. Yeah, that you enjoyed this video today. I am gonna go and do my hair so that I can get some pictures up for you on Instagram as well, so check those out. I will link my Instagram down below, and again, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That helps me, and it'll keep you posted for when I post more videos. Thank you for watching. I hope you love it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.